Yes, sir, buddy. Y'all ain't know I was gonna come on this motherfucker tonight, huh? It ain't no fucking Monday night football. So I'm here. Yep. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I got that credible hog. This shit look, why is it looking yellow and it's green? I got credible hog. Nope. I'm not drinking that. Fresh from off the road. Get myself together here. This is going to be a good hot topic tonight. Yeah, happy Valentine's. Get you ready for it. Hey, listen, man. I just came on here tonight. I got to get on a regular schedule because, I normally be on here on Wednesdays and Sundays. Now that football is over, we'll be going back on Sundays and Wednesdays. And it won't be this impromptu shit. I will be like really here for you all. This is a hot topic tonight. Older men, older women. How does it work? How does it work? I have a very, very special guest. This young lady that she has millions of Instagram followers. Not Instagram, but TikTok followers. She's on there talking mad shit, about relationships. And, one day I'll just, sometimes I get bored and shit, and I just go to browsing through all these social medias to keep up on what's really going on in the world, because when you're in this entertainment business, you have to, when you're in the entertainment business, you have to like keep up with what the fuck is going on. So I was over there chilling, and I spotted this lady, and she was kind of very interesting, and she was going on and on and on. I mean, and she had motherfuckers in there just talking, and she has a podcast. Uh, she gonna get on here and talk about it. We're just gonna have a little nice conversation about men, older men, older women, and what do they like to see in a relationship, some of the things and all that. I'm gonna just let her just do her thing. Because y'all gonna find this shit really, really intriguing. I think y'all better go get you a drink, get a cocktail. I needed the lights down and shit in here, like some really gloomy shit, like getting you ready for the mood. This is my regular, background and all that. But before we start this off, I need to know where all y'all from. Where's everybody from? You gotta let me know where you're from. Come on up in here. Where you from? Let's go. I need to know where y'all from before we start up. Sweetie, I can't wait. Oh, Jessica, you can't wait. Let me know where you from. Where you from? Where you at? Where you at? I see you in Atlanta, New York, Birmingham, Chicago. Oh, Detroit is up in here. Oh, where's this? Oh, Los Angeles, California. Y'all in the Super Bowl. Y'all in this bitch. LA. Yep. Detroit. Hey, I'll be in Detroit in April at the Fox. Get your fucking ticket right now. I'm going to turn that motherfucker out. Hey, look at this. I've never even heard of this part of Texas. Jesus Christ. Louisville, Mississippi. Making easy money. Oh, the dirty Dallas. I see you, Dallas. Hey, Thomas, you up in this motherfucker. I see you, baby. We gonna talk about it tonight. Memphis. Y'all need to share this. Start sharing it right now. Start sharing it right now. Oregon, but from Miami. Yes, I see you. Fort Myers up in here. Fort Myers, start sharing it right now. Tell the people, hey, look, we're talking about older women, older men, how they interact, whether they like younger women or whether they like older women. But tell me where you're from right now. That's why I want to know. I need to know who up in this motherfucker here, because I know y'all ass is cold as fuck right now. Somewhere freezing your ass off, and if you ain't got no hot ass woman, if you a man, and if you ain't laying between some hot ass legs right now, it's a problem. It's a fucking problem. Hey, it's not that hot. For us single men, we gotta get in the bed by ourselves. You know how it is. Columbus, Ohio. I see y'all up in this joint. Columbus, Ohio in the building. Hey, there it is. 904. Duval, y'all stay in there. I love Duval. I really need to go do a fucking show in Duval. There it is. Happy Valentine's Day. Today is Valentine's Day, Jessica. What the fuck? The Bay Area. The Bay Area. Hey, listen, the lady who's going to get on here and speak on this relationship topic, she's from the Bay Area. You might even know her. She's from the Bay Area. Get your ass on here. Share this motherfucker here. Look at that. San Diego, California, all up in this motherfucker here. Oh, Hawaii. Aloha. Hello, I think I'm gonna go to Hawaii for spring break. I'm gonna take the kids to Hawaii. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the fucking kids. There it is. I see you. Knox Vegas. Knoxville. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all right now. Don't sleep on Knoxville. Don't even sleep on it. Uncle Luke come out of retirement. I go in the studio all the time. I just don't put out the songs. I do shows all the time. And they're normally really, really crowded. You just guys look at my Instagram. I put everything on there and Facebook, all that shit. Detroit. Can you get Detroit tickets? Can I get some? What? Come on, Ted. How you gonna get some tickets? You gotta go down there to the Fox and get the tickets. The promoter gotta get paid. The promoter is bringing me in, spending a lot of money. Me, who else is on this show? Let me look on here and see who else is on this fucking show in Detroit and what the date is. Okay. The show in Detroit is The Takeover. Saturday, April 9th, 8 p.m. at the Fox Theater in Detroit. Let me tell you who's going to be performing. And you want free tickets. Scarface, Mystical, Juvenile, DJ Quick, AMG, Yin Yang Twins, and yours truly, Uncle Luke. That's going to be a fucking dope ass show. Juvenile going to back that ass up. And Scarface. Oh, man, listen, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it before the guests get on here. The show tonight, and I want y'all to get involved. While I just share this with everybody, because I know I'm like live on all these different platforms, and I just want people to know that we are here. Let me share this. But the show tonight, people, it's going to be a very interesting topic. And you know I don't normally talk about relationships, nor do I talk about sex. But this guest that I'm going to bring on tonight, she's like, this lady is Detroit tickets. Come on. Hey, look, Ted, this guest, listen, this lady that I'm getting ready to bring on here, she's the realest. Trust me. This lady talks so much shit on there when it comes to relationships, men and women, and all that. She is the fucking bomb. And I'm gonna bring on here like 5 more minutes. But before that, I just want to set y'all up. Because the thing is, when you dealing with relationships, it's a very touchy hit and run subject. And I want y'all to chime in because I want y'all to ask questions. And once the young lady finished talking and we get done talking, then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let you all ask a bunch of questions, because we're talking relationships. And it's very important. My girl Trina, I I don't know, I'm lost right there. And so when you're dealing with, let me just give you my take before the lady get on here. Older women, older men, and you know what? I'm gonna just wait and let her get on here because I don't want to be on here just running my mouth without a woman defending women or jumping on women. She has a podcast. It's hot. You got to see it. It's crazy. Y'all just don't understand. But let me just set it up a little bit. My question is, why do older men like younger women? And why do younger women like older men? y'all, y'all, let me know. Let me know. The question right now, why do older men like younger women? I'm going to tell you right now, I'm an older guy. I like younger women. But then I have my friends that are older women who work for me. They just be going hard at my ass. What the fuck? These young bitches can't do this. These young girls can't do that. These young girls can't do this. And they can't do that. They don't know how to treat a man and all that. So I listen to them. And they just want to throw all the young girls in, I'm single, all the young ladies who are young, they want to throw them in the fucking garbage. You need to go get you a lady around your age. Well, I don't know. Even when I was younger, I didn't like women my age. So that's the question. Why do older men like younger women? Because we got that snapper. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. They gonna get your ass right now. They gonna get your ass right now. These older women gonna get you right now. So you're saying that the younger women, let's go. Here we go. Older men like younger women because they might need help. Hey, this is some hell of a shit here. I'm liking this right now. I'm liking this. I'm like, boy, y'all got some crazy ass comp. Hey, here we go. You like young men? And how old are you, Miss Kirkland? No, well, I don't want to ask your age. But obviously, Miss Kirkland is older. So why the question on the floor right now is why do older men like younger women? Why? Yeah, Luke in the house. We having a good fucking time right here now. This shit here, I normally get into politics. I normally get into sports and all this shit, but this lady who I'm bringing on, she talks about these topics on a regular basis because they make them feel young. Yeah, when you with one of them, when you with an older woman, when you with a younger woman, they do make you feel young. Do older women Do older men don't like to deal with? Here's another question: Do older reason one reason is it one reason why the older men don't want to deal with older women because older women have older women problems? Is- Maybe that may be the situation. I love older men, an older man, because man my age don't know what to do. Ooh, ooh. Y'all gonna have to stop at your age. She said, an older man know what to do, and a younger man don't know what to do. Shit. Younger women be a little more. Hold on. Now, younger women be more submissive than older women? That's interesting. That is, I don't know about that one. Yeah, well, younger women do want to take care of the older guy. Come on, daddy. Let me feed you. Let me rub the back of your head. Let me give you a massage. Hmm. I love older men because passionate. I gotta get this lady on here right now. This shit is good. This is good. Okay. Hmm. More energy. Always know how to turn up. What we talking about today? Hmm. This is some good shit here. Older men. Oh God. Hey, listen. Older men that's in shape ain't really worried about no back going out. Okay. If you're in shape, back ain't going out. But my point is this, ladies and gentlemen, before I bring this lady in, the next question is why do older women like younger men? Why do older women like younger men? I know the obvious answer is going to be because the younger men can jump up and down in the older woman, and it makes the older woman feel like she's young. Uh, but there is some downfall to that, I'm pretty sure. Older men have their shit together, mental and physical. They're more experienced. You're right. Older women got cold coochie. I'm done. Where's this lady at? She got to get her ass on here. She's talking about give her a second. Y'all, I don't think that's right. It can't be right. I know, but it can't not be right. That can't be right. But the bottom line is this, people. Here we go. Older men have their shit to go. I already put her up there. Is it that you can have a better conversation with an older woman if you're a younger man? The older woman can give you some knowledge and some wisdom. If you're a younger woman and you're dealing with an older man, the older man can give you some knowledge, some wisdom. Could it be that? Could the older man bring something to the table other than just jumping up and down in the bed? See, what y'all have to realize is this. How long does a sexual act really takes. How do y'all value sex? Is it like the top priority? Because let's keep it 100. It ain't gonna last for so long, and then you gonna have to deal with that motherfucker the rest of the 23 hours of the day. And after you have all this sex every day, you're gonna get anything too much of anything, you're gonna get tired of. Too much money, you get tired of it. I got too much fucking money. The fuck I'm gonna do? I'm gonna start doing dumb shit, buying dumb shit. Drinking too much water, I'm sick. Eating too much food, I'm full. Going to too many football games, I'm tired of football. Too much of anything, you will get tired of it. So then what happens in the relationship? What happens after that? You're right. There's a downfall to dating men. Yes, yes. Yes, they have stamina. We want sexuality. After this super sexual act, and nowadays the older man could go just pop a pill. He can go pop a pill. Go give him a little blue pill or whatever color pill and pop the pill. And if he's in shape, because there are young men that's not in shape, they have no stamina too. Big old oversized, Humpty Dumpty, 25-year-old, 25-year-old smoker. So after the sexual act happens, what next? Y'all gonna sit up there, look at cartoons? Have you ever dated a woman and you didn't know what she was on and she turned on the fucking cartoons or some shit? The first thing came on her TV with cartoons and she ain't had no kids? Oh God. Like, get the fuck out of here. How do I get out of fucking do it? I get out of here. What next? After the sexual act, people, age ain't nothing but a number. I love making love at my old age. And a bad one. How often do you make love, Elizabeth? How often do you want it? That's the question. Here we go. No, all older men don't have their shit together. Y'all can read it from there. Vice versa. It's vice versa. You sitting up there with the man. It's young men, older men. It's a lot of motherfuckers don't have this shit. That's why I be like really feeling sorry for women. And men. Like my friends, I be telling my friends, stay with your wife. This shit bad out here. I used to say that when I was married. This shit bad out here. It really is. It's some fucking head cases and some people who live through their coochie. That sex, to me, sex is overrated. Now, granted, you want some good shit. You want the snapper, and you want when it does happen, just like anything else. If you want a meal, you want that shit cooked good. If you want sex, you want sex good. If you want a car wash, you want the people to wash your car the best way. If you want to go buy clothes, you want the best shit. If you want them to fix your drink, you want them to fix your fucking drink the right way. So it's no different than sex. But at the end of the day, you're going to have the drink and the drink is going to be going, what next? What the fuck next? You're sitting up there looking at cartoons? That's the wildest shit. Woman sitting there looking at cartoons. You turn the TV on. Oh, I sent it. I sent the link. You turn the TV on. That's what you do. Here's some shit for y'all. When you go, right, to the girl house, the lady house, you turn on the TV, and if you see cartoons, hey, if you see cartoons on that motherfucker, you need to run for your fucking life. Okay, here's another one. Y'all read that. Does she have a point? Unbelievable. How you feel about that? You have to understand this, people. You have to understand this. It's like having relationships is very, very difficult in these times right now. We get caught up in just straight worrying about sex, wherein you need to worry about the person you're dating and the person you're with. Now, let me ask you this here. At what point are you supposed to get desperate in a relationship? If you're 50 years old and you're dating a 25-year-old dude, do that make sense? Is that a waste of your time? If you're 55 years old or 50 years old and you're dating a 30-year-old chick, woman, not chick, is that a waste of time? Why is it not a waste of time when older men are dating younger women? Why is it not a waste of time? But it's a waste of time when older women are dating younger men. Is it because the man's supposed to be the provider? That's another question. Is the man supposed to be the provider? I can't wait for this lady to get on here because we're going to have a good conversation about all these issues that concern men and women. There she go.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
With your 49er hat on.
Yeah, you know I had to come on here, you know what I'm saying, all the way together because I know you was gonna be talking shit about my motherfucking team. Okay.
Listen.
Now what now?
I felt real bad for you yesterday.
I felt bad for y'all when y'all lost too. That's all right. We can all cry together. It's okay.
I felt bad for you because I just, I was thinking, I was like, Lord have mercy. This lady gets on TikTok and have thousands of people listen to her talk. And by the way, before we even start, I'm happy that you were able to join me tonight. Because I just wake up and be like, "Fuck it, let's go live."
Right.
Improv like a motherfucker. But we did a podcast, and this whole show is about you and what you do in your podcast and promoting your part, because people need to hear you and people need to feel you, because you talk some good shit to stop me, to get me to stop on fuck. And I just be rolling around TikTok just to see what people talk about, to stop me to be like, this motherfucker making some motherfucking sense.
Yeah.
And then to go and do your podcast, and then I'm like, this motherfucker, she really know what the fuck she's talking about.
The thing is that first off, I'm Lena. I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I'm located in the Bay Area, San Francisco, California, to be exact. First off, I'm also an entrepreneur. I do a lot of things, but I don't want to confuse y'all. We're going to talk about this podcast. So my podcast is on Spotify. The name of my podcast is Both Sides of the Fence. So we have male and female, and we're speaking from male point of view, female point of view. So we don't sugarcoat things on my podcast. I feel like a podcast is a perfect place for me to be, because I need to be able to say what I want to say. And I can't do that on TikTok. I can't do that on Instagram, Facebook. They'll block you. They, take your video down, mute you. And I don't want to be muted. I want to land my plane, period. So I also I got 4 episodes of so far. So y'all make sure y'all tap into my podcast, especially the one I did with Luke. What was the name of that one we did? Conversations that need to be talked about before relationships, before dating, before marriage. These conversations that we don't have with our spouse, our mate, the person we're involved with. We don't have these adult conversations. So y'all tap into that for sure.
Yeah, I tried to put it on here, but I some kind of way fucked it up. I tried to put it up, but yeah, but that was listen. I had fun, and I'm happy you now. Tell people where they can find you at on TikTok as well.
So TikTok, I'm Lena So Sexy, LINASOSEXY, all in one word. Lena So Sexy, so sexy. I'm at I'm at over 116,000 followers. I'm over 100K followers. I'm trying to get my followers up a little higher. I haven't been consistent in my posts lately, but I will get back over there and get active. I met you on my live, and I was talking shit to you. I didn't know who you was.
Yeah, let me tell y'all how that shit went, right? So I'm sitting on there and I'm surfing through the damn TikTok. I guess that's what you call it. I don't know. Young people might call it something else. But I'm surfing through the TikTok and I'm listening to this lady. I saw her one time before, and I found that very interesting. And because I just got on TikTok, and so I can like click on, and people won't even notice I'm there because the shit's so small and everything. And I'm sitting there listening to her talk, saying, man, she talking some good shit. About a month later, I'm surfing back through. Then I say, I'm gonna fuck with her, because she on some good shit. Now she talking some grown folk shit. And see, that's what I like, because on TikTok there's a whole bunch of little kids on there, but she on there talking some grown folk shit. Like she told one dude, like, I'm a grown ass woman. I'm a whole grown ass woman. Little boy, go find something to play with. I'm like, that's the kind of shit I want to listen to. And I started messing with her, and she didn't know who it was, and she got some security guard on there, and the security guard was
I got security in my life.
It was like, that's Luke on this motherfucker here. That's Luke.
Hey. So you knew that I didn't know who you was, huh?
Yeah.
Cause you kept
Yeah.
fucking with me, and I was like, I said, this motherfucker is irritating the fuck out of me. I'm like, let me see who this nigga is. And I kept looking at your picture. I looked at your profile twice and didn't even know who the fuck you was. I'm so busy talking shit. I ain't paid attention that one time. Cause the last thing I thought was that it was you. So they
Yeah.
like, happy birthday.
I was fucking with her hard. I'm like, yeah. So I'm asking questions and shit like I'm some random person, but which I think I'm a random person, but I'm asking questions and shit like, who the fuck this nigga asking these questions here? So, I'm a grown ass woman. She done told me she a grown ass woman. She thought I was a kid too. Oh man.
Yeah, I was talking big shit. I'm always talking shit, but the thing is that what I say on my live, I feel like I be talking shit that is of substance. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like a lot of people be talking a lot of shit and they don't be saying nothing. And I be still looking there clueless, like, what you talking about? Like, some of that shit don't be making no sense.
Some of them don't make no damn sense.
Yeah.
So we're here tonight. I gotta get my lights. I don't know how to get my shit like yours. See, you look like you ready to talk
I
about
ain't even got my drip all the way together. You know, this is a little,
I know.
a little shit together.
this like right now. I text her like 30 minutes ago, like, let's do a live. She's like, what, nigga, right now? Nigga, what you talking about live right now? I'm like, yeah, let's do it live right now. We're gonna talk about your shit. And then we're gonna ask some of these motherfuckers some of these stories about their situation. So before you got on here, the question I asked everybody was, why do men feel like they should be dating younger women, and why do older women feel like they should be dating younger men? I mean,
that's a good question. And it's really no right or wrong answer with that. The thing is it's like people, it's different strokes for different folks. Like me personally, I used to always talk about young dudes, about how young you are, or you ain't old enough, and I had to stop doing that. You know why? Because just recently, the episode after you, I did a podcast, and the topic was, do you think that a relationship should be 50-50? Everything split completely down the middle. So that was a good ass conversation. But I had a 24-year-old on there, baby, that was having a conversation with me. I told him, it's not a 40 or a 30-year-old that could have this conversation and speak the shit that you speaking. Right. It was just like, I was like, you 24, so it just let me know that it's not about age. It's about who you are as a person. It's about your character. It's about who raised you. It's just about who you are. Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna date somebody in their 20s, because my daughter's 26 years old. My daughter actually turned 27 January 7th. So I wouldn't date anybody in their 20s, but I'm putting a little bit respect on some of them. Because they out here and they mature. But the thing about me, I can't be a cougar. Because I already had, I can't be a cougar. I can't do it. I already did, had a situation probably about 10 years ago where I tried to, date this young man, and it got really, really possessive and clingy, and the motherfucker broke in my house and was hiding in my closet.
Whoa.
And we weren't even together.
See, now old man can't do that.
Huh?
An old man can't jump in your closet.
Oh, no, he was a young man.
Well, an old dude ain't gonna be jumping in no windows, going through and staying in no closets and shit.
That
like
motherfucker. That. So for the first, maybe the first or the second month, I pick him up from somewhere. He tell me to pick him up somewhere. He got in the car. He was really, really happy, right? And I was like, what you smiling for, nigga? Like, what's wrong? And he was like, I got something today. And he was holding his wrist. And the motherfucker put his wrist out. He had got a tattoo. I can't make this shit up. This motherfucker had got a tattoo with my name across his wrist like a bracelet. And I was like, what the fuck? It scared the shit out of me, right? Because I'm like, we ain't even been dealing with each other that long. So I was like, look, we could be friends, and people say people don't do good with rejection, so you got to be careful of how you give people this news. And I told him it was moving too fast and shit. Yeah, I came home, and yeah, that sure enough, that motherfucker was hiding in the closet. And he jumped out and he was enraged. He was like, who you here with? Who you here with? He was doing all that. And I was like, oh, this motherfucker crazy. This motherfucker's crazy.
See, that's something else. See, now here's what happens while we're talking, while you talking. I don't know if you can see the comments that are being posted up here.
Yeah, tell me. I can't see the comments, so you got to tell me what they saying in the comments.
Yeah, it's posted on the screen. You might, can you see it right there? It's in white right up under our chin. Like you got this lady just said, I will not date a young man, play too much games. Some older ones do too. No cougar over here at all. I'm 51, loving life. It's the thing is, let me say this. You can't be a cougar if you make a younger man lose his mind. Because that means you got snapper.
Baby, red snapper. With no bones.
Hey, see this is why I told y'all this motherfucker here for real here. Hey, I told y'all this motherfucker here for real.
With no motherfucking bones. Shit.
See what I'm saying? We might give her the fucking title, Lady Luke. God damn it, man. Hey, see, if you have a young motherfucker climbing through the window, getting in your closet, tattooing your name on his wrist or whatever.
And he actually it was like a whole movie. It was like a whole Lifetime movie. Like I went there with my brother's girlfriend at the time. He shoved her out the door. She had to put her foot in the door so it wouldn't close. And I tried to run to the bathroom to call the police, and he was right behind me. It was like a whole fucking movie. And I can't make this shit up, right? And you know, it is just crazy because I ran down the street, and like when you scared, you think you really, really running really fast, right? You couldn't tell me I wasn't running track that night, right? And I wasn't running that fast because I turned around, he was right there. With his arm, with his head on my neck, like, come back to the house. And he walked me all the way back to the house with his hand around my neck. And I was like, it's funny now, and I can laugh about it now. But during the time that shit happened, that shit was not funny, and it was not a joke. And I have a different level of respect for people that have stalkers and shit like that, because I witnessed that shit hands on. And I ain't even gonna lie, I was really literally putting it on them. I ain't even gonna hold you. And that was my Patron days. I don't fuck with tequila no more. I don't.
So let me ask you, how
I have threw in the towel.
Without asking your age, what was the age difference between you all? Was it 10 years, 5 years, 20 years?
It was he wasn't that younger than me. I want to say about 7 years.
7 years. 7. So yeah, that wasn't too bad.
That wasn't too bad. It wasn't no baby. Bad.
But now let me ask you on your TikTok and your podcast, you discuss some of the difference between grown women and how the grown women want men to treat them. I mean, you play some music. I love your show. On there, you play you play some music, and then you'll be vibing. You have your little class and all that. People, y'all gotta tune into her.
Make sure y'all follow me, Lena So Sexy. Y'all make sure y'all, if y'all looking for a good laugh, Y'all want to, I do be having some serious questions sometimes. A lot of my questions go viral. I ask relationship questions. The things that I ask are not always pertaining to me in my life, but if I think about a question and I want to hear different outlooks on that question, I'll throw something out. Like I got a post right now that's going viral about, I just asked something as simple as, how do men feel when a woman calls you beautiful? Do you like a woman to call you beautiful as a man?
That's a good question. The people,
Because
men are
I
on
guess
here
it
right now.
depends on how it's used.
How do you feel when I never thought about that? When a woman call you beautiful
As a man.
as a man, that I never thought about that.
Yeah.
I'll let them answer that because I'm gonna leave that one alone. Uh,
but not to cut you off, you were saying something about real woman something. What you say?
yeah. You talk a lot of things you talk about is real adult women and what they expect out of a man. Because it seems like some of the conversations you have, you be like really educating dudes on this is how you deal with a grown ass woman.
Right.
Because obviously a lot of dudes out here, you feel like they don't know how to deal with grown women. And so, what's one of the main topics that you discuss that you find that it always come up because in the comments you can see you have to end up going back there to explain to these motherfuckers this is what a real woman is.
So a deal breaker for a lot of women is dealing with a man that's inconsistent. Okay. When you're dealing with a man that's inconsistent and he did all these things to get your attention from the beginning. I mean, every chance he got, every couple minutes he got, he was calling you. I mean, in between breaks at lunch, he was calling you because he was digging you. He was feeling you. He was trying to get to know you. So he was like, oh, let me call my girl, let me call this person that I'm trying to get to know or build something with. And it's like a lot of men, once they get your attention and they get comfortable and they feel like, well, shit, I got her now. They stop doing all the shit that they was doing in the beginning. And it kind of fucks things up because me personally, if you not going to say good morning and good night to me every day and every night, don't start with that shit. Show up as you. If you not that person, hey, look, say every now and then, sometimes I might shoot you a good morning. Sometimes I might shoot you, but don't be expecting that shit every day. But if you show up like that, waking me up, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good night, good night, good night. I didn't got turned on by that. I'm like, oh my God, he's a gentleman. I wake up and smile when I see that good morning text. I get excited. Women get excited about that good morning text. It matters. It probably don't matter a lot to men because they're so used to going from woman to woman. Good morning, beautiful. Good morning, all that. They used to that shit. But once they get comfortable, they stop being consistent. And it's like, if you want something, you have to be consistent, whatever it is in life, not even a relationship.
So
And
how can you tell when the consistent good morning, beautiful, how you doing, baby, how's your day, and it be that bullshit?
it be that bullshit.
How you can tell when it's that bullshit? You know what I'm saying? Like this that bullshit.
Well,
You know,
the
like
thing,
for us dudes, it's like you overdoing it. What's your real motives? You feel me? What are you trying? What you trying? Oh, hi, baby. Oh, we're doing this, baby. And it's like, and like when is this shit ever gonna wear the fuck off? Because all this baby shit. What you want? When do a woman feel like it's some pimp shit getting ready to go on here?
because for one, we go from falling asleep on the phone to now, motherfucker, you just falling asleep. And you may call me tomorrow morning or you may not. But like, what happened? You know what I'm saying? What happened in between? Because women pay attention to that type of shit. And it's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't allow a lot of people in my personal space. So if I allow you in my personal space, that means I really fuck with you. Like I really dig you. I really like you, and I'm trying to get to know you. And I work with feelings. You know, I don't. My cupcake with no feeling days is over. And what I mean by cupcake with no feeling, I mean like a Twinkie with no motherfucking cream in the middle. Okay, them days is over. I used to do that, you know, fuck with motherfuckers with no emotions attached to it or none of that. I was a lot younger. I'm older, mature now. I just kind of want to focus on one man. And it's so hard to get that one man because it's like once you finally be like, damn, I'm digging him. He hella dope. I'm just feeling everything about him. It's just like pow, some shit just fall out of the bushes and just kind of like. And I realize that people are not perfect. You know, people do have flaws. And I am definitely willing to compromise and shit like that. But you gotta fucking meet me halfway.
You got to be halfway. Hey, Jessica said on here, you could tell it's bullshit when they accidentally say it 4 times. LOL. I'm taking me out of. I'm like, take me out of rotation.
Oh wait, when they say what 4 times?
Jessica say, you can tell when it's bullshit when they accidentally say it like 4 times. If a nigga said 4 times in a row, Jessica say, take me out of rotation.
Period. Exactly, because you don't know that's too many people.
Jessica a fucking G. But I mean, some great comments here. Can you see them?
I can't see them. I'm trying to see if there's something I could click on to see them.
You on a computer? Because there's some real good comments. They call and say good night. When you know the ass not going to bed, you know that's some fuck shit about to go down. Oh, hey, she just said basically, when a dude calling you saying good night, baby, when you know this nigga ain't going to sleep, she's like, that's some fuck shit. That's when you know some bullshit. But let me not
even to cut you off. Let me give you an example. You got motherfucking grown ass men. The thing about a grown ass man, the more you tell the truth, the more you get anything it is you want. Because if she fuck with you, she fuck with you. And she'll fuck with you based on the fact that you just keeping it solid. She'll be like, okay, well, at least he kept it real. You know, I done had dudes, you talk to them, they never talk to you when they getting ready to walk in their house. That's a dead giveaway. Motherfucker, you ain't never talked to me inside of your house. You always got to get some motherfucking groceries out the car. You got to get something. I got to carry these groceries in the house. Let me call you back. But that call back be tomorrow morning. Yeah, because you're going to the house with your woman or your wife. And then this one dude did this thing to where he jump up. He going to the gas station in the middle of the night. He called me back. Motherfucker, you done went and got in your car just so you could call me? And you on your way to the gas station at 12 midnight?
That means the motherfucker married.
Oh, you married for sure. you for sure. That's that bullshit.
Hey, that's lit. Hey, when I go on your show, the next time, one topic is gonna be what's that bullshit? That's that bullshit.
That's that bullshit.
That's that bullshit. But so, as a man who may be doing everything right, he doing all the good things. He calling you up in the morning, hey baby, sending you flowers to the job. You know, there all the time. He's not going outside to call you. I'm pulling up. I got to be with the groceries. He's in the house calling you. He's talking to you. And he's doing the right thing. How, at what point, because I asked this question earlier, if all that's going on and the sex is bad, do you throw that motherfucker in the garbage?
Okay, so this is a good question.
Oh shit!
Don't back up. Motherfucking charger in my phone. Shit, I would hate for this motherfucker.
Don't back up 49ers. Don't do like the Rams did. Back y'all ass up.
So Here's the thing. So, is this before you knew that the sex was bad, or that the sex was already bad and you was already in this relationship with this person?
Yo, dude doing all the right things. He doing all the shit. You know, everything that you love about him and all that. And the sex is bad.
But you know that the sex was bad from the beginning?
No, 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 no. You have sex with him. The sex is fucking horrible. And then you just like, this nigga doing everything right. He's doing all the good shit. He's making me happy. He's the guy that I dreamed of by doing all these different things. And then y'all get in the bed, you have sex, the shit is horrible. What next?
The thing is, okay, the old me would have been like, fuck that, just cancel that motherfucker. The old me, you know, but the new me, I would probably see if it's something that we could work out. I mean, it depends on at what level of how bad it is. If there's like, because sometimes there's room for improvement, but if you a grown ass man and you over 40 and you don't know how to fuck, eat pussy, or make your woman feel good, sexually, physically, mentally, I don't know. It's kind of like, it's hard. It's hard because it's like, what the fuck you been doing your whole life? What you been doing? Playing with my fucking Barbies? Like,
Trina Robinson just said bad sex is a no-go, especially if he doesn't know how to be creative in the bedroom. Basically what you said.
Come on, sis.
I mean, the thing is, would you like try to help the brother out? Like,
I would.
Okay, you know, you're doing all the other shit, you know, because again, is it do women have a checkbox? Okay, the motherfucker shows up on time. Okay, the motherfucker gives me greetings and shit. Okay, he's very courteous. He checks all the boxes, but then the sex is bad. Can you help? Would you work to try and help the brother out?
So that's where compromise.
Hey, look, this is what you need to do. Let's look at a porno. You need to do this shit in the porno. Let's work this shit out. Would you try to work it out with him?
Because guess what? What I realize, and I know for a fact, is that you're not going to get the whole package. People, you gotta be, if you fuck with somebody, you gotta be willing to accept them for who they are, accept them for all their imperfections. But that sex thing, what happens is if he can't pleasure her, then she'll probably cheat on him. You know, she'll probably cheat. And she'll probably be like, oh yeah, it's a good, wholesome man. You know, he's taking care of the bills, he's doing all the right shit, cook good, clean good. But a woman, that pleasure part is gonna be an issue.
So that helps me with my next question. So is sex the top priority in a relationship?
Absolutely not. Not in my eyes.
Because it sounds like if the brother is doing everything and he's doing all the right shit, and then the sex is bad, then that puts sex as the top priority.
Here's the thing that I feel like a lot of people do. A lot of people do exactly what you did. A lot of people say, sex is not a big deal. Like, is sex so important in a relationship? That it is. It is. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't gonna shit. Sex, let's not act like sex don't play a big part in a relationship, in a marriage, all of that. You have to be able to pleasure your mate, and you have to be able to compromise, you know, because you may get with a woman that may possibly don't know how to suck a good dick. You know I got a whole fucking cousin that had fucking 3 kids and still didn't know how to suck dick properly. And I was like, I was confused. You a grown ass woman. And she said that she got 2 baby daddies. Okay. I'm like, girl, you ain't sucking dick. Not like that, but like that, you know. And I was like, I didn't understand, you know. And then she said that she started doing it. And she said, you know, things in her household, you know, wind up being a lot smoother. You know, I don't know, but she said some shit was going different around the house. I bitch pulled up in the Range Rover the last time I see her. I was like, oh, so you sucking dick now? Okay,
If you
cool. You can.
you gotta shit. Most of us are in the Head First program, not the Head Start program, but the Head First program.
And that's your man, you know, like you should be able to pleasure, you know, your man, your spouse, and he should do the same as well. Now, I had a guy that said that he hadn't had sex with this lady that it was his fiance, and he wanted to wait 6 months, and he wanted to do it the old fashioned way. So they didn't have no sex, no nothing for 6 months. I was like, if you could do that, that's dope. If you could do that, no sample, no nothing. Which was odd, you know, that's some real odd shit. I've never heard of no shit like that ever in life, but if you could do it to each his own. But he said they go on their honeymoon to Cabo, Mexico, whatever. And he said that they first time having sex, he like, oh shit, this is my night. I'm about to have sex with my wife. And he said the sex was horrible. So this is his first night bringing it. He said she didn't know how to suck dick. He said all she did was use her teeth. His dick was scraped up. And it was just like, that poor man, you know?
So,
that poor man.
I mean, you have to keep it 100. You know, I've told a woman, look, no teeth. let me help you out here, sweetheart. Get you a fucking lollipop and go to sucking on that. You go get your bananas, go to sucking on the banana, and do not use your teeth. Suck the banana and don't use your teeth. But let me ask you this here. What if the man comes to you, say, baby, sex is good. We're doing all the beautiful things. We're going flying to Cabo. We're doing this. You getting everything you want. He's getting everything you want. You got the 50-50 shit going on. And the man say, and he's having trouble in bed. And then he says, listen, this is what really turns me on is when I'm in the bed with two women. What will you do at that point? Will you go and get another woman, or will you ask him to go bring another woman?
You know, you already know I'm gonna be honest, right? You know, I'm coming straight off the dome, you know. I ain't gonna say nothing to make shit sound good for no live or none of that. Me personally, I've never had a threesome. I've had a man ask me one time in my life, and he was like, he had the girl and everything. I was like, damn, you got this shit lined up. Okay, I wasn't feeling that. So, and me and this dude used to have really good sex. Like I'm talking about two towards the bulls. We ain't good at nothing else but pleasuring each other in the bedroom. That worked out for me. But if I have feelings for you and you my man, and I'm in a relationship with you and you my husband, I can't have no threesome with you. I can't look at another woman touching my man, sucking his dick, rubbing him, caressing him, and he getting off on the next woman, pleasuring him. That's gonna be a deal breaker for me. Now, if you somebody that, you know, we just fuck buddies or something like that, and we just fucking and there's no feelings tied to it, I would consider it. Because I ain't no feelings there.
If it ain't no feelings involved.
If it ain't no feelings involved, I could probably do that because I'm like, shit, you ain't sucking my man dick, you sucking our man dick for the night. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, shit, I gotta never see this motherfucker again after tonight. We having fun, shit. I can't be laying up with my husband and looking at him like, oh yeah, you liked it when that bitch was sucking your dick. I seen her. I seen y'all. And then he running off to her. If the sex was better with him and her, opposed to me and him, he probably gonna have something with her on the side. And then that's gonna be bad because now they sneaking and freaking. Now they went from a threesome to now some motherfucking twosome because your ass done got X out the motherfucking box. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's gonna be enough for me.
No, no. When you come home, the bitch beat you to your house.
Or running out the back door. Shit. Or running out the back door. Shit.
Hey, listen. Let me. Again, people, y'all check Lena out on her Twitter. Not her Twitter, but I'm saying on her TikTok. She talks all this wild shit all the time. This good shit. It ain't wild shit. It's good shit. And she also has a podcast where they can check out your podcast.
So if you guys want to tune into my podcast, it's on Spotify. The name of my podcast is Both Sides of the Fence. I probably will be changing that name because I think a lot of people got that name. I don't want to fuck around and get sued. But as of right now, it's Both Sides of the Fence. I got four episodes up. The first episode, the topic is communication. The second episode is being a side piece. The third episode with Luke is conversations that need to be talked about before marriage, before dating, before going into relationship. The fourth one is, do you think that a relationship should be 50-50 or would you be in a relationship that's 50-50? Those are all four of I'm new to the podcast world, you guys. So it's fairly new for me, but I'm liking it. So I'm looking forward. And then
you gonna be a fucking hit. You're gonna be a fucking hit on podcast.
I think so.
You mentioned earlier, you mentioned about old fashioned waiting 6 months, dating before you have sex with a person. You think that still exists? Or that shit is
that shit, you know where he was from? That motherfucker was from Birmingham, Alabama. I said, y'all still doing shit like that in Birmingham, Alabama, huh? You get your ass out of there. Come to fucking California. Get your motherfucking socks knocked in the rocks.
So that don't exist no more. Old fashioned dating.
You gotta ask the people in the live because I ain't never heard of that shit before he said that. I was like, I didn't even think that you gotta do a whole lot of pornos. I'm sure you're whacking off every day. I'm sure. But then he said once, so he married her. So he said that he would have to, he said the sex didn't get better. He said he did a lot of, like, he said he had a membership, or do you get a membership on a Pornhub or whatever that shit is? Yeah.
What is OnlyFans? You can get a membership.
So he said that the sex was so bad that his thing wouldn't get up no more. He said he would literally have to watch pornos before he have sex with her. And like, I think he was doing a lot of weed or something like that. And that's horrible. I'm not about to be in a relationship and I'm stressed out because I can't get my fucking back blew out every now and then. Shit.
Hey, here's a question. Miss Nelson said, being a side piece for me at times, being a side piece works for me at times. I don't want to deal with some of these guys on the. I don't want to deal with these guys on the full-time basis. That's what how most women feel?
Now here's the thing.
I mean, when you talked about it on your podcast, I know you went deep into it, but is that how women feel?
So,
I mean,
so
from the comments.
The thing. I gotta clear the air for my ladies and for my fellas, okay? It's not most women. It's not about most women or most men. It's about everybody has their preference of what they like. Some people, they like what they like. And I hear a lot of men now, they do this thing where they say, yeah, y'all women be doing this and y'all women be y'all. And I be thinking to myself, I'm not every situation that you've been in. I'm not your past. I might not be your motherfucking future. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, stop putting me in a category of every woman because I'm not every woman. I'm me. I'm myself. And I've been a side piece before. It didn't last that long. And I've had side pieces. And the reason I can't have side pieces outside of my relationship is because the niggas get too fucking attached. Okay, they get too attached and they go from wanting to be a side piece to a main piece. Now, if you sign up for side piece application, you can't double back and say, now I want the full-time position. It's now in some cases it will happen. Don't get me wrong, I done seen a lot of side pieces turn into the main piece. Now it's possible. It all depends on the situation and who you dealing with. Me, it's gonna be a no for me. Been there, done that already.
I always look at it like this from this standpoint. I say, even when I was in a relationship, I always say, don't get the backup quarterback always look good. Because the backup quarterback comes in the game at the end of the game when the starting quarterback has looked like shit, or you got used to the starting quarterback going out there and he throws the ball around, he runs and shit, he ain't tired, everybody tired, and he looks good. And if you get caught up with thinking that the backup quarterback is the starting quarterback, then at the end of the day, and I use a football metaphor, but then at the same time, the side piece, the way I look at the side piece, and not using the football terms, is he comes in, the woman or the wife, they got to go home every day, take care of the kids, take care of the husband, pay the bills, all that shit. You got the husband, he's going every day, he's out with the kids, doing what he got to do, coming home, bringing the money, working on some shit at the crib. He's tired, gets in the bed. Side piece, man, takes her out to dinner, wine and dine her, all the different things that she want. Go to the movies, all this bullshit. Go into the hotel room and fuck her like he like two hyenas in that motherfucker side for 2 hours. All this shit happens for 2 hours. Then the woman got to take her ass back home to her husband, make the phone call outside before she gets in the house. I love you, baby. Yeah, I love you too. And then going in the house and then looking at the old man, the looking at the man sitting there, and then at the end of the day, fast forward, that shit keep going on and on and on. Side piece, man. Oh, I want you to be with me. I want you to be with me. Leave him, knowing damn well you're not gonna leave this motherfucker because you're not gonna leave your family. But you gotta say that. Side piece gotta say that, and then you fuck around, take the bait, and then you leave the man. And then you leave the man for the side piece. Next thing you know, side piece jump out the window because he got 4 other freaks on his line. Do you find that normally happens?
So the thing is that
because when you got side pieces, you ain't just got one.
Oh yeah, I had about 3.
Oh God, you had 3 side pieces.
Well, the thing is because sometimes being a side piece can be fun. Like you said, everything you were saying, I was nodding my head because being a side piece can be very fun because you doing all the shit that he ain't doing with the main. She's just at home, she being the main, she, making the dinner and all that, but you're like his fun away from home. So I had to have 3 because I had one for different reasons. I had one that didn't have a problem with spending the money. And then I had one that probably didn't have that much money, but he was blowing my fucking back out. It's always the broke niggas that fuck the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't got nothing to lose. You know what I'm saying? They have aced their job is to please you. They ain't got nothing else to do. Okay. They got time on their hand, the cupcake, Netflix and chill with you, all that shit that the main man ain't doing. And then you just got the one that make you laugh and fun and, spontaneous, might have your head hanging out the balcony. You gotta have, I had 3 at the time, but not no more. I had fun and those days are over. But I definitely can say that being a side piece though, I think I was a side piece. I ain't even gonna say I know I was in my last relationship, and I wind up being the main. And we always think that we want that main position until we're actually in it, right? Because everybody always think, oh, the main, I want to be the main, until you actually hurt. You know, they the ones got the most heartache and fucking pain because they got to deal with your ass cheating and running around and sneaking and creeping. But when I was my ex side piece, me and him had some of the best fucking fun. I mean, he would pull up. I just bought this brand new van. Put some lingerie on and come outside and open the back door. We gonna act like, you know, like a scene from a movie. You know, like we just doing fun, spontaneous shit. Like once I got in a relationship with him, it was missionary like a motherfucker. It was 2 positions, front and back, and that was it. I told him, I said, I want to go back to being on the side because I don't like this shit. I don't like this shit. For real, because once they get you as their woman and they comfortable, all that spontaneous fun shit you was doing, and this doesn't apply to all, just some. Once people get comfortable in these relationships, I'm telling you, never get too comfortable, ever.
Listen, that was interesting. You get once you get once the all the jumping around and swinging on the chandeliers, and then you make the side piece the one who was doing all that shit, the main one. Next thing you know, before you know it, all that shit get real boring because you don't want to be mutting your woman. But then again, that I think let me ask you. I think in order to keep a relationship going, most people say you gotta be spontaneous.
You got to be spontaneous.
You gotta do different shit. You gotta dress up like the nurse. You gotta dress up like the stripper.
Come on.
You gotta have a stripper pole that you pull out and say, "Okay, stripper for the night." You got. I'm asking you and the audience, women, do you feel?
So I may not have a stripper pole because I'm not stripper savvy, but I definitely I don't wait for Halloween to dress up. I definitely have alter egos. That sailor hat that I always wear on TikTok, that's one of my alter egos. Because I turn into this captain and then I'm running my ship. This is my ship. When you're aboard on that motherfucker, it's rules.
You put a captain hat on?
Always got my captain hat on TikTok. And I go live. And you know, they love that shit. You know, so it's like I got the flight attendant. I got, 2 captain hats. I got the cop. You know, everybody got the cop. I hope everybody got the cop. But you just gotta. I have a lady that I go personally shop with. Like she busts open the whole Pandora box for me, and then she have some shit. I be like, hold on now, Val. I ain't into that shit. You know, sometimes she busts some other shit out on me, and I be like, whoa, I ain't into that. But for the most part. But she always trying to put me in bondage and patent leather and nipple tassels and shit. I ain't into all that shit because my titties ain't perky and they don't sit all the way up in the sky to be wearing that shit. But for the most part, I definitely know how to turn into something for sure. And I'm a hairstylist, so I'm gonna always keep a different hairstyle. I want you to feel like you fucking with 10 different women. Period.
So, listen, hey, hold on. She says that's why them young Negroes be going crazy over your captain hat.
I wish I could read them comments.
Malcolm say you put that.
I think the way I can read
put no captain hat on no young motherfucker. He lost his mind. He dealing with young girls who don't even know how to fuck, and you gonna come bust out there with your captain shit on.
Shit.
Nigga think
I know what to do. I know what to do. Shit, I ain't gonna be the captain and don't be the motherfucking captain. Shit.
Hey, Philip say she the real one. Hey, I'm telling y'all gotta go to her. Listen, y'all gotta go to her TikTok page and hear this shit. She stopped me like on breaks. I'm like, God damn, I had to go get me a fucking drink and start listening to this shit. And then she go playing the music. See, y'all getting 10% of of Lena.
I ain't even got my. I didn't take my sea moths today. my bladderwrack, my burdock root, my elderberry. I ain't even on my herbs today. Now, if I was on my herbs, I'm tired. This, like he said, this ain't even the turned up Lena. Yeah, oh yeah, it gets. Come to my live and you'll see what he's talking about. Yeah, it goes down.
Hey, I had fun. I ain't gonna hold you all night. And let me tell you this.
Oh shit, I ain't
People.
got nowhere
Okay,
to go. Shit.
there she go. Oh shit. Hey, oh, you ain't ready to go? We can still
Shit,
go.
you act like I live in a house with a whole bunch of little kids running around this motherfucker. I'm single. Well, I guess I'm single.
Hey,
I'm dating, but I still say I'm single.
how do you date and talk all this shit?
Well, I just met him, and like I said, he started all that shit in the beginning, all that good morning, beautiful, and good nights, gorgeous, and now that motherfucker just going to sleep. And we, you know what? The thing is, I'm not gonna cancel him completely out because I've been talking to this man for 4 months. We've never had sex. We never had sex. And I've got the most stuff out of this man that I've got out of any man that I actually was having sex with. I didn't even get half of this shit that he did for me. Like, and a lot of women gotta realize you don't have to give your body up or have sex with a man really, really quick to get whatever it is that you actually get more shit out of a man by holding out on that thing. Because once you get that thing up and you get that thing up too quick, they start losing interest. Okay, now let that thing just so good to where they can't forget about it.
Hold on.
Huh?
If you got the snapper and you got all them captain hats and all them outfits and that pole and all these different things, and you're the hairstylist, and you can put your hair in and you can look like anybody at any given time, you don't have to worry about that. You shouldn't have to worry about that.
Well, I've been single for two years and 2 months. I just started talking to him for 4 months, and I met him through a catering gig through my business. And I'm actually the one that I opened that can. He was interested, and I know he was interested, but I started seeing things about him. We were following each other on social media, and I asked him, was he married? Because I see that he wasn't gonna take that initial step to ask me nothing because he was acting all shy and shit. So I was like, are you married? You know, and he wound up not being married. And then we just been talking and hitting it off ever since. He's a truck driver. He has a full barbecue business, you know, like he's established man. He got some shit going on. That's why I thought he was married, because it ain't too many men out there established with their shit together and single, you know. So I definitely, you know, I got on him. But now I'm to the point to where it's not, he's not being consistent enough for me. So I am.
Philip asks, how long you gonna hold out?
How long I'm gonna hold out as far as sex?
Yeah.
Well, we supposed to hang out for Valentine's Day. I'm gonna fly out to Houston.
You got to do some. You got to get a man something on Valentine's. God
Well,
damn.
I don't got to. Shit.
You got to get a man something.
Well, he gotta. Here's the thing. I'm kind of losing interest. I'm gonna be honest with you. And one thing about me is when you got me in your presence, I don't know. It's like once I get turned off, it's hard for me to get turned back on. So I'm not gonna cancel them completely out, you know, because I realize that sometimes we see little small flaws in people. We be ready to just cancel the whole person out. So I'm gonna hang out with him, you know, and if he is being all shy and shit and all that silly ass shit, then I'm probably not gonna give him none. But if he him and he make me feel like he him when I'm in his presence, then I'm gonna fuck the shit out of him. But if he, you know, just on some square bear ass country shit, I'm probably gonna just hang out, kiki, she la la wee wee.
That let me tell you, that brings me to my King said on here, yeah, I was married, but no, I'm single, love it, 4 months strong. and doing great. All right, good job, King.
He only been single for 4 months.
He only been single for 4 months.
Shit, that's the beginning. You might fuck around and be back in a relationship. That's
King,
still
King
early.
doing good. Hold strong, King. Fuck that shit. Hold strong.
Go on back, King.
Hold it out. Hold out, King. Fuck that. Fuck that. Don't
that
jump
might be
back in
worth
there.
fighting
If she
for.
left you, goddamn
know.
it, King, then goddamn it, there's a whole lot of things out here for you. But let me ask you this question here. And this is a question that most men be talking about, whether we sit, is it that because you're saying that a woman can hold out and traditionally women hold out, isn't it that a woman has to be sexually attracted to the man the same way a man is sexually attracted to them?
Absolutely. Because my thing is if I can't be physically attracted to you if I'm not mentally attracted to you. Like, you got to have my mental as well. Like, it's beyond just the sexual attraction. And it's the thing is, and I'm just and I would just be honest, like, this is my first time actually stepping outside of the box of the typical man of what I usually date. So this is a really heavy man, right? He's really tall. He's really, really heavy. I usually don't, and I'm not trying to be funny. I usually don't fuck with fat niggas. It's just me, my preference. I usually don't, because if you big and I'm big, it kind of like causes friction, and then it's a lot of shit in the way. So I'm willing to step out on faith though, so I don't have no idea what this man working with or none of that. He's a big man. I'm not looking for looks anymore. I'm trying to focus on how a person treats me. And he treats me good, and he treats me, nice. So I'ma just see if I can, I don't have no fucking idea what's about to happen. But I just hope that everything turns out well, because I just would, Lord. Oh Lord, I got lost like in the sauce for a minute.
I mean, the question is, does it seems like you still, even when you're holding out, whether it's for a month, 2 weeks, 6 months, 4 months, you back to the original question that we was talking about. You don't actually know what you're gonna get until you get it.
I mean, he sent me
you can profile a person all day. You can profile a person all day and assume that it's going to be good, and then when you get it, it's not good. Like men. We sit down and talk at the cigar bar. Man, she fine as fuck. She look good. Her hair is done good. Her makeup is good. She look hot. She, real classy and shit. But then when you get into bed, smell like fucking fish.
Oh.
Or you get in the bed, and then she got all these straps around her stomach and these things with, back in the days, they call girdles and shit, and the girdle fall off. And then it's like, pow, 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 pow.
I'm glad you said.
You know what I'm saying? Or then when you get them in the bed, because when you saw them and the shit was lifted up and they were pointing this way right in, you get them in the bed, and then one titty go this way and another titty go over here. You be like,
well, my shit still go like that, but that ain't stopped nobody. But as far as hygiene,
or you get them in the bed and you know you working with something, and then you get them in the bed, it's like.
Let me tell you something. Hygiene is very important. And I think if you're a grown-ass woman and you don't know how to properly clean your vagina area, that's an issue. The thing is, I had a guy that got on my live, and he said, because I love to eat fruit, right? I love fruit. And he was like, is it true what they say about pineapples? And I said, what? That they sweet and they taste good and they delicious? Because what you talking about? Because I don't believe. I think that yes, if a woman eats a lot of fruit, she will. It probably will taste sweet, but for the most part, don't think that you're about to eat a whole bunch of motherfucking pineapples to get rid of whatever that is going on downstairs. It may need medical attention. I don't give a fuck if you eat 2 whole pineapples to yourself. If that thing ain't right, it ain't right. Strawberries, whatever you eating. If you want to be eating crab legs 10 motherfucking days, 7 days a week, your ass probably gonna be smelling like crab legs. Whatever you eat, that shit come out your body. It gotta come out your pores. Eat some motherfucking fruit. Drink some fucking water, okay? Because a lot of you motherfuckers don't drink water, okay? Put a little lemon in it. Yeah.
Is it that they just don't know how to douche?
Is that, or they may have a sexually transmitted disease that they haven't had attention to.
Philip said urgent care.
And the thing is that I think it's really because I do hair, right?
Febreze.
So I
Oh God.
I'm a licensed cosmetologist, right? So I had a lot of women sit in my chair and I smelled them. I'm talking about breath, underarms. It was this one girl that used to come, and you can't really approach a woman about hygiene because they'll get offended, especially when you like their hairstylist. We talk about a lot of things, but I can't be like, girl, next time you come here, make sure you wash your ass. We'll probably be fighting. So it started getting so bad to where I started acting like I was booked, like I had no slots open. Because it got so bad to where I was damn near gagging a little bit. And I'm thinking, how a grown ass woman, because my mama always told me, if you can smell you, somebody else can. You think when they made your nose, they stopped making them? If you can smell your ass, somebody else can too. So I don't play about that fucking hygiene shit. I've even had a man get mad one time because I was going to go get in the shower before we was getting ready to have sex. I'm not doing nothing sexually with you before a shower. I like to smell good. You know what I'm saying? I'm fit to let you go down on me, and I've been at work all day. And some men get mad because they like the smell and they like the scent. But that's a whole nother podcast.
You got that it is. You got another subject.
That's
You got
nasty.
another subject.
I need your balls to be washed.
Angela said something went real wrong if it smells. That's all. See, you got another topic here tonight. Listen, let me say this here. This is for a woman to lay up and obviously want the man to go down on her. And she's not. Let me ask you, how often should a woman douche?
Okay, so douching is not good. But however, if you want to do, I think it's very important to do water and vinegar after every menstrual period. When you have a menstrual period, I don't give a fuck what no woman say. It's some old shit that's left behind after a menstrual period that you need to make sure that you cleanse and get on up out of there. You don't want to have that shit building up in your body. So you don't have to do the actual dish that you buy from the store. Because my mama used to have that old school thing that used to be big and plastic. And I used to say, what the fuck is that hanging on the bathroom door? But they had the old school shit, but they was just using water. They wasn't putting all that, perfume shit in their body and all them Summer's Eves and all that shit. I'm a natural woman. I'm plant-based. Everything I do is plant-based. I don't even buy body wash no more. I shower with black soap. I don't use toothpaste no more. I get my toothpaste from this guy from Ghana because toothpaste got pork and all kind of shit in it. I don't use soaps and certain deodorants and shit. It's just, you got to be mindful of what you put not in your body, but on your body as well. That shit matters.
Yeah, it does sink into your pores and all that.
Yeah. And I smell good and taste good. I'm just saying. I'm just being honest.
Hey, Listen, I had a good time. We definitely got to do this again. We got to do tell everybody where they can hear the podcast and the one that we're on and all the other podcasts and where they can find you because you probably getting ready to go on TikTok to finish off because you seem like you
Now that
wound
your
up.
ass got me woke, I was about to go to sleep. But now that I'm up, they've been missing me. I've been having people inbox me for the last couple of days. You ain't been going live lately. I'm like, oh, they missed my ass. Okay.
Yeah. They gotta miss you. And I'm gonna definitely go hang out over there. But we gotta do this again because I mean shit. I like having conversation because you keep that shit 100, and you in the Bay Area,
And
and I
I'm in the
always hang out at
motherfucking
night
Bay Area.
on the
Bang,
East
bang,
Coast.
motherfucking Niners gang. You see it.
Hey, listen,
Stop
if
playing.
y'all on the East Coast, this motherfucker will have you up till 4, 5 o'clock in the morning listening to her and her shit. I'm gonna tell
Talking
you
shit.
right now. So you get yourself together. If your ass gonna be fucking with her, but so now, did you cry when the 49ers lost?
So I didn't cry, but my brother, I was at a really nice football party at my family house, and we were hanging out, and I rode there with my brother, and he was so mad. That man dragged me up out of that place. So I was like, damn, I didn't want to go and hang out. He like, you ready to go? I'm like, I should have drove my own damn car. He was so mad. And then my other cousin said, I'm not having no fight. I mean, not no fight, no football parties at my house no more. Cause it seemed like every time I have them here, they lose. They start talking about all kind of crazy shit.
I
Everybody
know that
leaves
had to be
mad.
hard. I know I was I text you and you were like, we got a motherfucking model for a quarterback. He was like, we got this motherfucker here. These motherfuckers, punk ass motherfuckers just laid down on the fucking money.
Fucking
This fucking
Garoppolo.
bullshit.
Like, we need to
You
get rid of that fucking fashion model. I can't. And then look what jersey I wind up with. Fucking Garoppolo jersey. Got the motherfucking half price though, so I wasn't complaining.
the man
But
took y'all one game before the Super Bowl.
I don't like him. Okay. And I already told my family, y'all get ready to disown my ass. Because if they bring his ass back next season, I'm not gonna be no 49er fan. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'll be a fucking Las Vegas Raider before I go through this shit again. So,
hey, last time, tell everybody where they can find you.
Yeah,
on
so
TikTok.
y'all might want to get a pen out because I do honestly got a lot of shit going on. I don't even think I told Luke half of the shit that I really got going on because he met
Go
me
ahead, tell him
through TikTok.
before
So I'm a licensed cosmetologist. Okay, I'm located here in the Bay Area. Okay, I specialize in healthy hair care for men, women, and children. I am the founder and owner of Zamir Hair and Beauty Products. These are organic, natural products I design for men, women, and children. For my fellas that have beards, tap in with me. I have a full beard grooming kit, all natural. You can use these products on your beard and then turn around and use them as body wash. So I'm also a chef. You can find my YouTube channel, CP Kitchen. You can follow my Instagram, CP Kitchen. So what I do is take some of your favorite food dishes that you absolutely love and show you how to turn them into plant-based options. I show you how to convert them over to plant-based. So also I have a boot camp that I run, Pretty Girl Boot Camp. You can follow me on Instagram. I have a fitness women's empowerment camp. So like I said, I got a lot of shit going on. Also, the podcast. You can find us on Spotify, Both Sides of the Fence. I have 4 episodes up. The 3rd episode with me and Luke and my co-host is the 3rd episode is conversations that need to be talked about before dating, relationships, or marriage. So me and you gonna do a podcast by ourselves because I realized that me and you vibe different. And I've been conversating with you like I've been knowing your ass for years. So I like the dope connection that we have. I want to keep that going because I think we interest people, as far as the conversation, because the shit makes sense. We talking shit, we laughing and all the good shit. It'd be a little tension with my co-host, so we gonna X him out for a second and me and you just gonna rap. we just don't.
Damn, you done fired the fucking co-host. Get the fuck out of here.
So I just, because the thing
for a minute,
is
the co-host can't be fired. Just for a minute, I'll come on your show for a minute. You can't do the co-host like that.
Well, it's gonna be me and you. I do what the hell I want to do. Shit. The fuck? Shit.
Oh God.
I already told him. I said there's gonna be times where I bring other, like the last episode I did, I brought that man on there, that young man that came on there, and we had a good conversation. That was my guest I brought on the platform. I be bringing good people to the table, like you, one of them. You know what I'm saying? For sure, for sure.
There it is. Hey, y'all check out on all the different platforms. Support the young lady. We're gonna come. I'm gonna invite her back on here where we'll promote it, because tonight we did some impromptu shit, but it's all good. That's what it is.
You need to be asking them what they want to talk about, what subjects they feel like they want us to tap on and talk about when we come back, and they can give you, maybe they can inbox you or something and.
There it is. No inbox.
I mean, not
on Facebook.
My bad.
Yeah, my inbox on Facebook be full of older women with bullet wounds and half naked and some naked. No. Just go to Twitter. Yeah, I guess you got to go to the inbox. Shit. Yeah, you got to DM me. Yeah, DM me. Let me know what subjects y'all want us to talk about next time we come on. And hey, look, I'm gonna get a link to her podcast. I'm gonna put it on all my social media platforms so y'all get the information if y'all did not write it down. We had fun. Thank you.
We had fun. Now I got a motherfucking run. I'm about to go over here and fuck with these motherfuckers. Let me get my music selection together.
Get your selection going on. All right, I'll holler.
All right, y'all. Peace out.